Hi, hello, hey, friends, family, and fellow advocates. It is me, Tytus LaRue James Gibson Jackson, your spokesmodel here with HIV Stops With Me. And it is that time for the question of the month. It comes around every month, you know it's coming. This September's question is: how does recovery connect with your HIV story? What lesson did you learn? September is National Recovery Awareness Month, if you didn't know. I feel like recovery, connects with my HIV story in that I had to recover from who did this to me, I think. There are also other areas in life where I would say I'm dealing with recovery. Recovery from not having a good relationship with my dad. Recovery from my mom dying. You might be thinking about how that has anything to do with my HIV story or how it connects to it. So firstly, recovering from the person who gave me HIV, recovering from knowing who they are, seeing them around, them running from me, ignoring me, not saying anything to me, and dealing with having to be on my own because they disregarded what happened and what they did. Recovery of the horrible relationship that I had with my dad, because in spite me wanting one, I get on the phone and he doesn't really want me to be there. He rushes me off. Instead of saying hello, he asks me how can he help me. It's hard to say somebody doesn't love you just because they don't show you love the way that you have known love before, or the way you think a parent should give love, or how you expect love to be given. With my mom dying, I would say that I'm recovering from not being able to run to her and tell her that I was HIV positive. I wouldn't want to do that. However, I didn't get to do that. And some people who have mothers who are living still don't get to do that. And that's a part of their recovery possibly. Her dying connects to my HIV story by inserting her life, I think would very much possibly remove me from ever contracting HIV. Me having a great relationship with my dad could have possibly removed HIV from ever finding me. This all seems like wishful thinking. Being that it is National Awareness of Recovery Month, I feel like even though I just gave examples of recovery connected to my HIV journey that don't have to do with what someone may first think about when they think about recovery, whether it be alcohol and drugs, sex, food, or other things that someone might be addicted to and are in recovery from that, I feel like it wouldn't be able to really count if I don't say that I'm always in recovery. And I think about that because as I tell you about the person who gave me HIV, tell you about the not good relationship that I have with my dad, and the fact that my mom died when I was 14, I feel like even though I might be in recovery of those things, I still am doing great. Those things don't bog me down. They're not a constant thought in my mind. They're there enough and they're prevalent enough for me to think about it when I answer questions or when I am in a talking mode where I am talking to the community and building a community amongst people living with HIV and building self-esteem and connecting people to resources. I know that it is on my mind, but it's not bogging me down. I don't think about it very often. And that's not to say that people who you would tend to think were in recovery would be on some type of drug or alcohol or some addiction. I'm not saying that they are always thinking about it or that it bogs them down. However, they would say, and I have friends who would say that they're always in recovery, and I feel like I'm not in recovery, but I also feel like I can't say that recovery, connects to my HIV story without saying that I am always in recovery. And maybe that's because as of 8:40 p.m. while I'm recording this video on August 12th, 2026, I will always have HIV. Until there's a cure, and I'm not against it. Because HIV lives in my body forever. I am forever in recovery. I don't think I like the way this question made me feel. On that note, you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day, evening, night, morning, dusk, dawn. And I'll see you on the flip side. This is Tytus LaRue James Gibson Jackson. And you can call me that when I'm on Broadway. If I was on Broadway, I don't think I would sing if I was sick. I'm not sick anymore. Well, I was never sick, but something was going on. Because I don't claim that. We don't claim that. But you can call me that when I'm on Broadway, baby.